Talking about love, Acharya ji, your love story also sounds like a, Bollywood destiny type of
Totally,
romantic movie.
totally. So the story of my wife sharing exclusively, I don't tell much about this, but I'll share with you. So after 4 years and a half in India, where I was no relationship and we have like this brahmacharya, I was coming back to Brazil. And there was a friend of mine, Jyoti, that he used to bring groups to India, and he said, I'm with a group here. Would you come and give a lecture? I said, yeah, sure. And that's what my first lecture after the course. So I went to that Meenakshi temple in Madurai, And there in Meenakshi temple, the group was there, and I gave a Vedanta lecture. And on this group, there was a girl. And I did not feel anything or say anything. She was just there, and that was it. I gave the lecture. By the end, everybody went to have darshana and to do different things in the temple, And then she was alone there, a little bit lost. Then I told her, why don't you go and have a darshana? And then she said, I'm not sure what the darshana is. It was from Brazil, And then I said, do you want me to go? Let's go together. We go, I'm also going, okay. Then we went to Sundareshwara temple, Mandiram. That is supposed to be the god of love, actually, So we went...
God of love?
Of love, yes.
Wow.
So we went together there, And then I told her like this, you do a prayer. When we see the image, you do the prayer and ask whatever you want. This is the method, And then she said, okay. And she was thinking many things that she wanted to ask for her family, for life, for, career and everything. But then we entered, and then when she saw, the darshan, it's such a powerful impact, in the mind. She said she could not think about anything. And then she asked to stay with me. But I did not know anything, This she told me like some years later, She asked to stay with me. And then, okay, I went out of the darshana place, and she went back to the group, and I not talked to her anymore. And then I said goodbye to my friend, and he had a room in the hotel where I changed clothes to take the plane. And by a mystery, I left my japamala in the toilet. And this is something very unusual because, japamala is something very precious. You never walk without the japamala, and I left there, And this guy asked, who is from the same city? And this girl was from the same city. So...
Did you know?
No, I did not know,
Oh.
So he put the japamala in an envelope and gave to her and said, look, this is something very important. This is japamala. It's very unusual that he would forget. There will be some reason for that. So please take care of it and give it to him back, and like this. And I gave to her. And then life was passing. 1 month later, she was coming back to Brazil, and she stopped in Dubai. When she was in Dubai, for some reason she got lost. And she would carry the japamala everywhere, with the passport, because she didn't want to lose it, And then she got lost in Dubai. She did not know what to do. She got a lot of fear, I'm alone, a woman alone in a place, don't know. Then she got the brilliant idea of doing japa on my japamala. So she took the japamala out, and it's very brilliant actually, and did the japa, in the japamala. And then they appeared again, and they came back to course. Then she came back to Brazil, And she sent me a message, I'm with your japamala. And then I said, the person brought the japamala, at least I will offer her some food. And so I invited her for a vegetarian restaurant, and let's have food, By that time, do you want to know the full story? I can make it.
Yeah.
By that time, my father had a heart situation. He was in the hospital. So I went straight from the airport to the hospital to see him, and he got fine and everything. And from that, I went to the restaurant to get my japamala back, And I did not tell my mother that I was back in Brazil because I was wanting, because once I tell my mother, I have to give her attention and everything. So I was seeing my father first, and now I'm going to see her, Then I went to the restaurant to have food with her. Who enters the restaurant? My mother.
Your mother.
After 5 years not seeing me, I was in a restaurant in Brazil.
Oh God.
And my mother, when I was young, our relationship was not easy, So I thought, this is not going to end well, because there will be a fight, probably this and that. And this person is here that does not know anything. What to do? And my mother came, sat beside me. And this friend was the other side. And she was very polite and gentle. Then I told her I just arrived, And she was very shanty. And I said, something's very wrong. Because this was not what I was expecting, So when I came out of the restaurant, I took my japamala back. And she did not tell all this thing of Dubai, my japamala, because she was afraid I would get angry, So I took my japamala, say goodbye to her, goodbye to my mother, And then immediately I sent a message to the astrologer, in India. I said, look, something very unusual. I lost my japamala, this girl appeared and she brought the japamala. Then I went to the restaurant, my mother came and my mother was behaving in a way that I was never expecting. What is happening, Then the guy looked.
The stars were aligning.
Exactly. And then he looked at the chart and said, look, this woman is somebody to be very important in your life. And actually, this is a lakshana, your mother appearing when you meet her. This is a big blessing, like goddess is there, And the fact that she's shanti also shows that she's the right person. And then I said, yes, because I had nothing to do, And then I sent her, later a message to her and say, let's meet again, blah, blah, blah. And we met once more. And then she came and said, I have to confess. I was expecting that she would tell some crazy thing. I have to confess, what she have done, And then she told this story about my japamala, And then I said, this is a good partner because she has no connection to the Vedic tradition at all. She comes actually from a Jewish family, And when the moment, a difficult moment comes, she had the insight of getting my japamala and praying. And actually it would be something that I would also do if I was on that place, So I saw that she has a lot of bhakti and I said, okay. And then we start our journey together. That's basically what it was.
But Acharyaji, this is destiny and you have the eyes to see it and the heart to feel it. It happens with a lot of people, but they don't follow their intuition.
Yeah, it's true.
They don't follow their inner wisdom. How did you follow it?
I'm not sure, maybe because of all these years of study in India and studying Vedanta, I'm very open to my intuition more than my intellect. Sometimes the reason tells one thing, the intuition tells the other. It's very often I choose the intuition, because it's a higher form of intelligence.